We are back for the first review show of the Championship season. Round 1, every team, every game, every goal. Millwall 2, Stoke 0. Great start for Millwall and a great start for on loan Leeds centre-back Charlie Cresswell. Cresswell was on fire in this one with 2 goals on debut from centre-half. Both set plays headed in during the first half and then smashing home the clincher on the volley in the second. Great start for Millwall. Their fans want less draws this season and a big home record. So this looks rather viable for a start. Stoke start with a 0. Long way to go, but you do feel the pressure will grow on Michael O'Neill if they stay behind the curve. Hull 2, Bristol City 1. Hull come from behind to beat Bristol City in, well, interesting circumstances. Andy Weimann started where he left off last season. 22 goals for him last campaign. A brilliant season, and he slammed home Zach Viner's cutback to give Bristol City the lead. Penalty for the equaliser. Naismith on Tete. I'll let you guys squabble about this one in the comments. I'll just give each side a little bit of ammunition to say not all contact means there's a foul, and you don't have to go down for it also to be a foul. There we go. I'll just throw that in there and let you go for that. The finish certainly wasn't soft. Tufan drills that one home for 1-1. Hull fans are probably thinking this is going to be their year. I hope they haven't used up their quota of luck here because this is an interesting winning goal. Jean-Michel Seri, he hits it from range, 94th minute, big deflection, and it flies in to the opposite corner. A win for the Tigers on opening day, but plenty of devil in the detail. Huddersfield 0, Burnley 1. Now, I was there for this game, so I'm not going to go into detail here. If you want that, do click up there where you'll see my vlog for Friday night. Go and watch that and then come back for the rest of the review. Blackburn 1, QPR 0. 2 new managers going head-to-head here, and it's Blackburn's Jean Dahl Thomason who takes the spoils over Rangers' new boss Michael Beale. I was concerned after Blackburn losing centre-back and captain Dara Lenihan and Joe Rothwell's thrust from midfield. However, first game, clean sheet at the back and a superb strike from midfield by Lewis Travis. Maybe they've debunked me in the short term with this victory. Cardiff 1, Norwich 0. Bit of a surprise in this one. Big favourites with many people. Norwich went away to Cardiff, who've changed pretty much most of their starting 11. But it was Steve Morrison's men who got the win. Romain Sawyers got the goal just after half-time. Through the crowd, right-footed and sliding into the far corner. Both sides finished this one with 10 men after NG for Cardiff and Hanley for Norwich picked up second yellow cards. Big win for Cardiff given all the changes, and pressure will start to build on Dean Smith at Norwich with a few more early season results like this one. Blackpool 1, Reading 0. Many have predicted a season of struggle for Reading after all of that financial restructuring and players going out in the summer. Blackpool took advantage here, and Michael Appleton got himself a win on his return to the club, filling the big shoes of outgoing boss Neil Critchley. Callum Connolly got the only goal inside 10 minutes, just sneaking in from right back and absolutely smashing that one home. Good start for Blackpool. Reading are going to need to wring everything out of their squad if they're going to move forward this season. We're halfway there. Don't forget to hit the like button and support the channel. I know I ask every single video, but it really does help. Sunderland 1, Coventry 1. Sunderland made their return back to the Championship in the Sunday midday kickoff earlier on today. They took on Coventry in front of over 40,000 supporters and it ended all square. Jack Clark doing what all good wide men should do and getting in on the back post when the ball is coming down at the other side of the pitch. He put the Black Cats 1-0 up, but it was Victor Gyökeres with the equaliser. He is off the mark. He got 17 last season for Coventry, and it's a really good goal, this inside 2. An arrow in it into the corner to deny Sunderland all 3 points on their return to the Championship. Middlesbrough 1, West Brom 1. 2 much fancied teams here share the points in the 5:30 kickoff yesterday up at the Riverside. So much is expected of Isaiah Jones this season, and he didn't disappoint. He got the opener on 10 minutes. West Brom fired back in the second half, and it was the sight all Baggies fans wanted to see. They signed the 2 big free agents available in the Championship this summer, and Jed Wallace and John Swift, the 2 of them combined, as Swift swept home the equaliser and the Baggies took home a point. Rotherham 1, Swansea 1. Now, this won't happen many times, but I called this one to an absolute T in the predictions show. I said Swansea to have loads of possession and not win after Rotherham notch from a set play. We've been here before, haven't we? Ogbene nods the opener right on cue from a long throw-in. What I didn't forecast was the outrageous equaliser from Swansea debutant Harry Darling, stepping out from centre-half and absolutely drilling this one into the top corner. Looked like an entertaining one that could have had more goals, not least from this Michael Obafemi chance, which somehow didn't go in. A couple of nil-nillers to finish with. Last season's playoff semi-finalist Luton went goalless against Birmingham. Given all the noise around Birmingham and how well Luton did last season, they'll probably be perfectly happy with an uneventful opener and a 0 in the goals against and defeats column on John Eustace's debut. It was also 0-0 in the first of many Northwest derbies we're going to get this season. Newly promoted Wigan held Preston at the DW to make a point-scoring start to the season. From what I've seen, it looked like Wigan keeper Amos had a good game. Maybe Preston edged it. Ched Evans leaving for an early bath in this one. He saw red. Remember, Watford and Sheffield United don't play until tomorrow night, but fear not, this will be covered on the channel. Once again, I will be there at the game. Look out for the vlog, which I'll get up as soon as I can after the final whistle. That's week 1 pretty much down. For what it's worth, here is the table after one single game. Well done, Millwall, but it's very much a case of if you won, you're at the top, and if you lost, you're at the bottom. Things will start to take shape properly in a game or two. I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments. Give me your thoughts on how your team went in the opening round of the season. And then I want you to do what football supporters seem to find absolutely impossible. Head over heart, please, and tell me your goal of the round and team of the round. My goal of the round, for what it's worth, probably Travis for Blackburn, Gyökeres for Coventry. Maybe I'll land on Darling for Swansea just because it's his debut and he is a centre-half. Team of the round, I guess I'd better go for Cardiff. They beat one of the big boys with pretty much a new team. Felt like a bit of a surprise, that one. I'm sure a very pleasant surprise for the Cardiff supporters, not necessarily for our Norwich friends. So that's one game down, a little peek into what is going to be happening this season. If you haven't already, click here and stay with the channel and check out what I thought prior to this game with my 1 to 24 table for the entire season.